What's up, everybody, man? This is yours truly. This is Chris, man, back at it again with That Square Podcast. I'm doing it big, man. Well, I'm not doing it big. I'm doing it mediocre, somewhat. Anyways, hey, so I'm doing the Kansas City Chiefs today. As you see in the thumbnail and the title, their mock draft is going to be pretty different from what I see here. They've got, I think, a total of, 30, 62, 94, 103, 35. 34, 44, 52, 60. So they got 10 picks. 10 picks, and they got them in the mock. They got them getting Andrew Booth Jr. out of Clemson, Chad Muma out of Wyoming, and Khair Shakir out of Boise State. I'm going a completely different direction, straight up, for the Chiefs. Straight up going in a different direction. With that being said, first things first, I'm going to get the Chiefs getting Daxton Heel out of Michigan. Strong safety. Dude's a pretty good back. He's a pretty good football player. I'm not gonna lie. His accolades are. Hold on, the stuff's kind of loading pretty slow here. All right, so he's 6 feet, 192, junior class. He's 7th ranked in his position, 40 time 4.3. He's got 2 picks, 8 pass deflections, 69 tackles, and 42 solo tackles. He was a big pivotal part in the Michigan defense this year with to be honest with you, a lot of people on that Michigan defense. That was a huge part, with, of course, David Njoku, Aiden Hutchinson. Turnaround, you had John Ross as well. So, adding him to the secondary would help out, especially with, of course, the departure of Tyrann Mathieu at 30. I think that's a really good pick for them, especially solid in the atmosphere where they need to do, especially on their defense, because everybody knows Kansas City's defense is trash. With that being said, the next pick in the draft, picking at 62, we got them getting Christian Harris out of Alabama, a 6'2", 232 pounds, interior linebacker, 4th rank in his position. He had 5.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 79 tackles, and 45 solo tackles with a speed time of a 4.44. Sound like he could have been a first rounder, but there's a lot of good other defensive players out there too as well. But this is also a good need to help them out as well. Especially, like I said, guys, the Chiefs were horrible on defense. There are so many angles that they needed to catch up on, especially with them playing in the division that they're in now. They have to be dominant. Chargers are only getting better. Broncos just got better with one trade. The Raiders, they're getting better with Devontae Adams getting to the division. So, I mean, not only do they need more coverage, they need more edge rushers as well. And you can't name an edge rusher on the Chiefs that are actually solid. So at 62, like I said, you start from the top to the bottom. Get your safety, then you turn around and get your interior linebacker. Then, of course, like I said, once again, I think we're going defense in 94. Get your interior big guy, my boy, Travis Jones out of UConn. 4.5 sacks. 48 tackles, 16 solos, D tackle. He's 6'4", 326, 19th rank in his position. He runs a 4.9. Let me tell you something right now about this guy. He don't play. I call him Mr. He don't play because he's from a small school. Connecticut's really not known for football, but in his style and his dog mentality, dude, this guy was just a problem for a lot of people on that football field. He was such a tenacious problem for a lot of people on that football field. And if I'm the Chiefs, I mean, like I said, you got your strong safety, you got your interior linebacker. Please get Travis Jones, so that way at least you have 3 young people in the middle of your defense at every level that could help you out right away. You just got to get pressure in this division. You got Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, Justin Herbert. You've got to get pressure, and I think these 3 guys right away helps you out. With your first 3 picks, I think this just helps you out off just all around offensively better. I mean, defensively well is just really helps you out. And then you backdoor again at 103. You get you a true SEC boy, Josh Paschal, out of the University of Kentucky. He had 5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 52 tackles, 24 solo tackles. He's 20th ranked in his position at defensive end. 6'3", 278. 40 time 4.7. Once again, guys, you can never have enough edge rushers. I know I'm beating it hard in this video because the Chiefs just suck on defense on so many levels. It's not even funny. But when I think about this, though, actually, this pick actually seals the edge for them and makes it even better for them to help them out in the long run, you know. So a lot of people are saying, how come we haven't gone corner yet? Well, we're going to dive into that a little bit here more. I think the corner's not really the issue for them. I think it's just getting pressure on the quarterback. So, you know, getting Travis Jones, getting Josh Pascal, getting Christian Harris, and then turn around and getting Daxton Heel. I think these guys immediately in the first 3 rounds automatically start right away for these guys on the Chiefs. They start right away and they make impacts. Right away players. With that being said, I think we go for the future pick in the 4th round at 135, and we get this guy named Derek Dessy Jr. out of San Jose State. Out of San Jose State. Tight end, 6'4", 236 pounds. He's a 4.7 speed. 9th rank in his position at tight end, which is not bad. He's got 47 receptions, 730 yards, 4 touchdowns. Average time he touches it, 15.5. Let me tell you something right now. If we're going to be honest with you, he is probably, I'm going to say, the 2nd most athletic tight end. Top 3 tight ends that are most athletic in this draft. And because of that, he's really good in open space. Like seeing Kelsey, how he plays, this guy would be a great replacement. They're about somewhere a little bit. He thinks a little shorter than Kelsey. I think he's a little faster than Kelsey, though. So that helps out a lot. He's not going to be your blocking tight end. Don't expect him to go in there and block. That's not what he's going to do. You wish for thinking. But I do believe that, you know, this guy being here, you go ahead and you snag him, especially in the 3rd round, late 3rd round, because he's anticipated to go to the 4th. But I think if you get him right there, skill player, he seals the deal for you, locks it up pretty good, and he can really catch an open space. He can get you your 10, 15 yards, your check downs. He's just more of an explosive tight end, man. I think that that's going to really help out a lot, man, for the Chiefs. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop to 234. At 234, we get another linebacker, outside linebacker, Cameron Goody out of the University of California. 6'4", 240, 50 ranked in position. He's 4.7 40 times, 7 sacks, 45 tackles, and 29 solo tackles. Yeah. I read off his stats, but I'm telling you right now, I think that Cameron Good is not only is he exceptionally well playing his position, I think that he'd be a great outside linebacker. Once again, like I said, guys, the Chiefs have to go heavy defense in this draft. So don't be mad at me when you're in the comments and you're sitting there saying, dude, you're just drafting nothing but defense. Have you seen the Chiefs defense? They're embarrassing. They're freaking embarrassing. They're blowing 21-point leads. You got to seal the deal, especially in this division if you want to win. So with that being said, Cameron Good comes off the edge. He could play, covers really well. He's more so of a guy that's the style of a 3-4 defense, but we can mix and match. 46 is also his stuff too as well. He's also at that range where he can also play interior middle linebacker as well, but he's got enough speed just to seal the edge. So teaming him up with Josh Pascal, putting him on the same side could just really just blow you away right there. So I like Cameron Good out of Cal. I think that this is a solid pick, especially this late in the draft. With that being said, going on to the next one at 244, we have I'm gonna mess this boy's name up. Jaquaria Robinson out of Wake Forest. 6'1", 182 pounds, senior class, 25th rank in his position at receiver. 4.46 receptions. He had 71, over 1,000 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns, and 15.2 per average. I think this is gonna be an exceptional pick, especially it's just a value pick, right? So I think he's gonna be exceptional, pretty much. I think in his position going this late in the draft. The Chiefs also need to start looking into another solid number 2 receiver. I know they just picked up Juju in free agency, and I got to do a video on free agency. I know they just picked him up in free agency, but seeing him on tape, dude, this is the kind of guy you want on your team, right? I think that he fits well with pretty much almost anybody in the NFL. But I think that poor quarterback play, bad decisions, kind of hindered his career at Wake Forest. But looking at him now, seeing him available to go out there and play, I think that this is it. He's a good slot receiver. He can be a good one-on-one receiver on the edge. He can be your X. I think you can put him anywhere. I've even seen him do a couple of trick plays, jet sweeps, which I think is outdated. I think I just go away with jet sweeps. But just, looking at Robinson's tape, especially at Wake Forest, especially in the highlights that I showed, he got breakaway speed. He could find a way, just gets open. He just finds a way to get open. He's a menace in the secondary. So that's just something that I think that he would be a great fit for. He's just like a Tyreek Hill. He goes to wherever the quarterback goes. And I think at that pick, at 244, why not, right? At 252, we're going to get Smoke Monday. They have him going undrafted, believe it or not, out of Auburn, which is very rare and weird to me. But this is going to be your free safety. 6'3", 199 pounds, 4'5", 1 interception, 36 yards interceptions, pass deflections, 5, 63 tackles, 44 solo. Yeah, like I said, once again, guys, this is one of those hard hitters. He reminds you of a Brian Dawkins, John Lynch type guy. He's not going to just wow you with, the picks and the one-handers. Even though a couple of highlights I have him doing that, that's not him. He going to knock your block off in the secondary. That is what he's good at. He's going to make you pay if you catch that ball and make you think twice. He actually got in trouble for a couple of targeting penalties in his career at Auburn, which kind of it's hard, man. The league is changing, but you need an enforcer on your defense, somebody that they fear. And Smoke Monday is that guy, right? This also is the reason why, too, on top of that, picking up him also helps the fact out with Tyrann Mathieu being gone, Daxton Hill. I know we got him as the first-round pick, but you heard around your back door and get this guy as well, too. That way, hey, for the next 3 or 4 years at safety, you're covered here, and this is why, right? Hard hitter, and you got an intelligent player on the other side, so it varies. It varies. And to wrap up their draft at 260, we've got this guy named Charles Williams out of UNLV. 5'9", 200 pounds, 4'5", 45th rank in his position at running back. Let me read off the stats before we do this, okay, guys? Rushing yards, over 1,200. Rushing average, 5 yards every time he touches the ball. Touchdowns, 15. Receptions, 13. Receiving yards, 202. I'm going to be honest with you. Looking at Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon, the one thing that the Chiefs need to solidify is a running game. You can't have Mahomes throwing the ball 30-plus games every game. You need to take time off the clock, run the ball, and this is the running back that is great. I know a lot of people probably might not agree with this, but one thing about me that I'm going to tell you straight up is that I think that Charles Williams, not only is he an explosive back, when you watch his highlights, trust and believe, this guy could go play. I like him for the Chiefs, but in all honesty, he would be really a great fit for the Raiders. And he'd be a great fit for the Cardinals as well. Well, they don't run the ball. But anyways, look, that's besides the point. This is about the Chiefs. What I'm saying is, though, with him in your backfield, I think that he gives you a little bit more diversity. He runs between the guard and the tackle. He can bounce to the outside. His biggest thing is screens, which is huge, right? I know the offense goes through Tyreek Hill and Kelsey, but I'm trying to add a little bit of flavor by adding these two guys with Williams, Robinson, and, of course, Desi Jr. I just want to see a little bit of offense, just get a little bit more creative with those guys added in as well. I don't think McCole Hartman is a good receiver. I don't think Pringle's a good receiver. I think they're just really exceptionally fast. But that being said, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Looking at these guys, I think this is a pretty solid draft. I think that the Chiefs kind of just got dealt a pretty bad hand. They're kind of going to be like the Rams. They were built to just dive all the way in. So it's going to be hard, but hey, the Chiefs, they just need to go defense in this draft. Defense heavy. Like I said, the first 4 picks is nothing but defense. They've got to address their defensive needs and woes. That being said, hey, man, like I said, drop a like and drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out.